How's it going, everyone? Welcome to My Future Success. Guys, if you have never traded futures before or you're wanting to look into it right now, this is going to be an in-depth video from start to finish to have your screens literally look exactly like this on yours and to implement the strategies that I personally use where we're actually 5xing our gains just by doing one trade alone. And I'm going to go into that in a second here, but take a second to relax, grab some coffee, grab some tea. I'm going to go into this where literally when you're done with this video, you will be able to implement the strategies that I personally use to not only pass 550K accounts, but now another 550K accounts through Take Profit Trader, which you guys are watching me do right now. So to start, the biggest thing on here is these metrics that are so powerful on our left side screen here. Guys, this is literally a one-click system. You can literally upload this right away, transforms your charts into everything that you need to know. So to start, why don't we just go over this chart and what this means? In a second, I'll go ahead and dive into over here, which is Tradovate, which is the platform that I use alongside Take Profit Trader, who's my prop firm, which honestly is the best prop firm you're ever going to use. I've done about 13 to 15 payouts, and literally within 15 seconds, it can hit your bank account, and you can do this literally every single day. Absolutely incredible. I'll get to that in a moment, but let's look at this. What is this chart actually explaining to us? There's a lot of metrics that are into this, and it might look overwhelming, but it's very simple. Guys, I said, if you're new to this channel, my name is Justin. I'm the founder of Simple Market Metrics and My Future Success. And I said, if I can't teach the 5-year-old Justin to trade, I shouldn't be doing this, and it doesn't bring any justice to anyone. It's also the reason why we're on version 5. So I want to let you guys know, these metrics, as I progressively make these better and better and better, you will never ever have to pay anything for upgrades. Upgrades are completely free for life. I guarantee that here on Tradingview. So the first thing that we're looking at is this background. This background will literally tell you the overall direction where I literally have some traders, you guys, no joke, go doing this. Short, long, short, long, short. Short, long, short, long, short. What happened to the price? That is how some traders are simply just making money. Now you couple that with a profit wave that is literally showing you, if you stay within this wave, this is how traders are pulling out trades way longer. Instead of just the 5 points recommended here on the 5-minute, this trade right here was 104 points. Oh, excuse me, actually 185 points just on that trade alone. So that is where that's so powerful. These will have buy and sell signals recommended on the 1-minute time frame. Right at entry, going for this profit target, this yellow line, this represents 5 points. Actually, look at this right now. Winning trade, winning trade, winning, 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 winning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're actually looking at 5 winning trades just right now making this video that you could have taken this morning. If we drop down a little bit further, this data box, this is telling you the 3 time frames that I personally like to look at. I like to trade the 1-minute time frame. So I want to know the 1-minute time frame, all the data, the 2-minute time frame, and the 5-minute time frame. This will tell me specifically on all those time frames without even moving my screen and having multiple charts up here. What is the color of the candle? Is it bullish or bearish? What's the background color? Like this. Is the profit wave, which is this, bullish or bearish? This is where it's so powerful. So if I'm trading the 1-minute time frame and my 2 minutes all bearish, well, what do I want to be looking for? I probably just want to be looking to go short in the market, and that's where capitalizing on trades. ATR is something I just threw into this. This is your average true range. How do I use this? Average true range is a good indication to say how much is the market actually moving at the exact moment. So I'll take this length and literally take it for 50% of its face value. What do I mean by that? Let's say this is 14, right? I want to be looking to go for 7 points currently on the 1-minute time frame for a take profit to give me the best results, either going long or short. If we drop down just a little bit here, this dashboard is literally these 3 metrics right here overlaid into a histogram board. Simply said, when all 3 of these are green, see right here, if we go directly straight up, this can be your entry. Your entry was right at this point, and when was the first time it switched over to red? Right here. That could have been your exit. 61 point profit. So same thing, when this is all red, where's our entry? Where could you have brought this over here? Right here, 25 points. Is there multiple ways to actually trade these metrics? Yes, there's actually quite a few. What I would suggest using is a method that I call triple R, triple G, or just taking these buy and sell signals. Before I go into triple R, triple G, this histogram at the bottom is actually going to show you money that's either flowing out of the market or money that's flowing into the market. So for example, let's just actually look over and show you exactly how I would trade a triple G setup. And what is a triple G setup? Well, triple G setup, same thing with triple R, is the first time that your background switches from one color to another, red to green, and the first candle that's illuminated is a strong bullish or bearish Hiekin Ashi candle. So what's a strong bullish or bearish Hiekin Ashi candle? Strong bullish just means a full body with just a wick out the top. Strong bearish, full body, wick out the bottom. The way to play this is I simply will do this on my chart. Right at candle close, this white dot is where I want to enter. My stop loss, I'm going to put directly at the bottom of that candle that I entered it on right here. My take profit, I'm going to take this length and I'm just going to put it up here, double it, right at this area. So essentially, what have we just done? We now have our take profit, we now have our entry line, which is right here, and we have a predetermined stop loss. Trading that has these three things combined, an entry, stop loss, and take profit, before you actually enter, is what the 95% of the most successful traders do. My mentor, I'm not going to mention his name, but is going for a few $100 million this year, knows exactly what he's doing before he gets into all of his trades. And this is how myself personally trade as well using these metrics. Guys, let's go ahead and jump into something else here. And let's go over to actually trading or Tradovate and take profit. Take profit is actually the metrics that I use and actually the prop firm that I've seen the best success with. Just before we jump over there, I want you guys to know with these metrics here, if you're new to this channel, you can actually grab lifetime access to all of this. You will never pay monthly service fees. You will never pay for upgrades, and you get direct access to myself by email every single day. When you're over here too, just take a look at a few of the people that have passed their prop firm accounts already. If you guys want to do one-on-one trainings, just know that you're going to get 50% off all of this, and I will literally sit down with you, go over your charts with you, either in a live condition or when the market's closed, based on when you can meet up with me, and I'll go over exactly what I personally do myself as a more in-depth education, just so you can be prepared to take on the market. And when you're here, please take a look at these ratings over here and just some of the comments that have come through of just amazing success. Guys, coming back and launching this in May, I had to take a year off having my 2-year-old child. I have met some incredible people. I currently work with individuals in over 72 countries and have just had an amazing time with this. So when you're done with this video watching, go make sure to go over here and do I want this, and literally within moments, you can transform your TradingView charts in a click of a button and have direct access to myself. But when you're over here, let's go over to how I actually trade. Guys, I don't trade my own personal funds ever. I would rather use a prop firm that has a very low cost to start, but has a very high rate of return when you go to pro. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look. So take Profit Trader. If I were to go over to this section, if you type in takeprofittrader.com into your browser, you're going to be able to open up an account and you're going to get to a page that looks like this. Right now I have a challenge that I'm going for that you guys are following of 5 50K accounts. All you have to do is go over here and do create new. I am doing the 50K account, so we would select that and do next. Tradovate is the platform that I use myself. You can use this on NinjaTrader as well if you are already currently using them. If you are new to futures trading, I would suggest going through Tradovate because it's a little bit simpler to use. You go and click next. In this promotion code here, do not forget to type in my future success, and this will give you the best discounts possible. So just my future success. That's not going to apply it just because it's the own code here. Right now, you're only going to spend 50% of this price. That's it. Nothing more. Whatever deal they have going on, this is how you're going to get the best rate. So my future success, apply. Now, once you do that, if you want to do multiple accounts, you just go through this process multiple times, and then it comes to a chart that looks like this. This is the chart where it shows all of your active accounts. Inside this, I'm going to have to blur this out, but this is going to end up showing you a user ID and a password below here. That information is what you use to log into Tradovate, which I'll go in a moment. So on this account specifically, let's look at a couple of rules. This is where I'm currently at with this account. You have to go to a $3,000 account balance, and once you hit $3,000, afterwards you're going to be sent a certificate by the CEO which you just saw on the last page from all those members, and it's going to go to Pro. When you're in Pro, after you build a $2,000 buffer, you are then given an opportunity to take out 80% of all your gains from there on. And literally every single day you can do that. This is actually a live account that I have going on right now, and I actually have 4 of these going on that you guys can see right here. Let's head over now to Tradovate and see how I do this. So right when you log into Tradovate and type in those credentials, you're going to be given a page like this. It'll give you a drop down. What are we looking at here? So on the top, this will give you an indication of all your accounts. Now, this is how you can double, triple, quadruple, and centuple. What is 5x? I don't know what that is. You can have actually up to a max of 5 take profit accounts. So I already have 1 in Pro, and I'm passing these 4 right now. You can link all of these accounts together by just going down here and choosing Manage Groups. You can create this. You can choose a name on whatever you want, type it in, and then all 4 of your accounts, you can literally just move over to the right. See how I can do this? You can move it over and click Save, and what that'll do is then create a group where essentially now when you type in or you buy market or sell market, it'll copy on all of those accounts. So let's say you make $200 on one account and you have 4 of these linked. You now just made $800 in a day. So this, when you're on here, make sure the blue checkbox, this check mark has to be on the one that you want selected. So right now, I'm actually trading, if I were to click buy or sell, all 4 of these accounts. Now I suggest, you guys, you look over this too, and I go over this in my one-on-one trainings, how many contracts should you be trading on a 50K account? Well, I like to use this ticker symbol of MNQH5. This is the current contract. This is just saying micro, or excuse me, mini. Micros. Get the terminology mixed up. Micro is actually 1/10 of the size of a mini. So there's 10 micros in 1 mini. So what I do, since I have 4 accounts, right? I trade with 5 micros per account. So this quantity just needs to be the total amount of contracts you're using divided by the amount of accounts. So if I have 20 and I'm going into 4 accounts, that means I'm trading 5 micros per one. I will only trade 5 micros until I get to a balance of $1,500 on my prop firm account. So for example, let's go to another, actually let's look at this one here. This is one I'm doing right now. Let's take a look and see the performance on this account. So far, trading this with these metrics, I've actually gone 7 trades, won every trade, lost 0, 100% win rate so far. This is everything analytics that you guys can take a look at. It'll display all of your trades and profit and P&L. All of this right here. So just so there's transparency on here as well for you guys to take a look at, I like to show that. So let's go back over here. So that's on Tradovate. You know what? Let's log in one more time, and I want to show you actually how to do the execution of orders on here. And how do we do this? So let's say we're now on, let's go ahead and minimize this for you guys over here to the right hand side. What I do literally is just 2 browsers. You know, one browser is just for Tradingview, one browser is for Tradovate, and I minimize this to the right side of my screen, and then this one is for Tradingview. That's it. There's nothing fancy at all. So this way, when I get a buy signal here, I can literally just do this. I can go buy market, it'll buy, it'll fill the position, it'll end up closing it out either in profit or hit a stop loss, and then it's done. It's a simple strategy to use where you're seamlessly going back and forth between both of them here. So let's recap this real quick. What do I use? Tradingview on the left-hand side. I use the package that's just one up from basic, and I buy CME data, which is just $7 a month. That is what I have for Tradingview. No need to spend any more money. Guys, do this on the budget friendly. Over on Tradovate and Take Profit, I buy multiple 50K accounts. I use My Future Success as the promo code to get the max discounts, and then I link them all together by managing groups on Tradovate. And every time I enter or exit a trade, I'm now able to trade simultaneously on all of those. So you guys, I hope you found a lot of education in this video, literally going in depth of exactly how to not only grab such amazing metrics to transform your charts, what you actually need, how I personally trade. I will record my personal live trades multiple times a week for educational purposes, showing you exactly how I do this to pass the prop firm accounts that I have and to get payouts. And I will continue to do this. If you guys have any other questions while I am doing this, leave them in the comments and I will make more educational videos like this for you guys to follow along to literally duplicate the exact same method that myself have done and so many other people. Guys, if you're still here, I'm actually going to update this. There is one member so far, I believe there's two, but one member that's in our elite trading group that has actually already passed their 550K account. So I want to give a shout out to them. So the challenge that's on right now is to do 550K accounts through Take Profit Trader. And once you pass those, I am going to be making a private group where you guys have direct access to me before anyone else. That is literally, and I'll look at doing potentially a live Zoom call with those individuals periodically so we can all chat together and root each other on to make this 2025 the best year we've ever had. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Please take care. Thank you for watching this video. Take care. God bless.